Captain Greg here with Learn to Fish with Us. Today I want to talk about ice fishing tools. Let's start out. I love using the pick when I'm removing hooks, especially from panfish. It's got a nice little V in there, so all you do is put this where the hook is, push it in, and the hook pops out. The other thing I recommend is a lot of my ice fishing tools, I have a retractable device that allows me to easily keep this close and I can pull it out as I need it. Next tool, a file. A lot of the ice fishing jigs that I use have great hooks, so I can use it for a long period of time. And by having a good file, it allows me to easily sharpen the hook. Another thing, I do like to get out on the ice before light, so having a headlamp really does help. Same thing with getting off, because so many times that bite will start up in the dark and potentially end in the dark. Definitely having a depth weight, allowing you to see where the bottom is, especially for tip-ups, jigging rods. Big help. Look at this, a nice little mini ruler. This ruler will go 3 feet long, so I like having it for the longer fish. A good pair of line cutters, especially if you're using braid. This really does help to have a nice cut. Oh my gosh. You know how you get this from the bait store? Plastic container, put it in the pocket, and all of a sudden you get wax worms loose? Well, guess what? I love having bait storage device. This is hard, so I don't have to worry about it. Nice thing about this container is I can open it up from both sides, so I can have wax worms on top, spikes on the bottom. One thing that I usually never carried was a spreader for northern pike. So many times I'm pan fishing and I still catch pike. So being able to have this to open the mouth up to remove the hook is really a big help. Another great tool is the Catch fish measuring board. As you can see, it has a wide channel that allows you to easily fit bluegills, crappies, any type of panfish in here, and be able to get an accurate measurement putting the head to this side, and then you got big numbers that allow you to easily see it. And what I really like about this board is when I catch a 10-inch bluegill, I can easily take a picture and share with people, and they know it's 10 inches. So, great board. And finally, those days I've gone out and I use artificial most of the time. I love using plastics, and I also use live bait, which some days the live bait can be hotter than plastics. I've had days where I go out and I actually run out of bait. So what I like to do is keep gulp wax worms in my box, and believe it or not, this catches just as many fish sometimes as live bait. So definitely recommend on having the gulp waxworm with you. So all these tools I think really help me with my panfish fishing experience. So what I ask, go out to Learn to Fish with Us Facebook page, like us. Like our video on Facebook, like our video on YouTube. So please follow us.